How to identify artificial intelligence and algorithms when we surf the internet. Today we are here with Alexandre Sayad, and we are going to let him introduce himself.
I'm Alexandre Le Voci Sayad, specialist in media and information literacy and researcher on the ethical impacts of artificial intelligence at the Pontifical Catholic University of São Paulo, Brazil.
From the stories we heard in episode 1, it's clear that artificial intelligence is a part of our lives in ways we never even imagined. So let's start from the beginning. What is artificial intelligence about?
First of all, we can define artificial intelligence as a scientific field close to the engineering that seeks to create machines that have similar functions performed by the brains of the animals. This is a classic definition by the scientist David Geiger. Artificial intelligence is actually a statistical probability model. In other words, the computer stores information and, in a network that simulates the human brain, statistically compares the results present with those already in the memory. It's a pattern recognition. So it is still far from being 100% safe and 100% accurate.
So the results are based on training the system. A search in a data bank of choices containing all the information about some topic or subject that becomes more and more efficient. It's like picking up the same ice cream flavor every time you go in a shop. At some point the clerk will learn what's your favorite flavor. Does artificial intelligence have other uses beyond robots?
Artificial intelligence is something that's already part of our lives. This is the reason AI needs to be closer to media and information literacy as it is on this course. We generally call artificial intelligence systems robots, but it's important to know that there are some differences between robots and an artificial intelligence system. Robots have been part of the industrial automation processes since the first half of the 19th century, for example. But not all of them work with artificial intelligence.
They are programmed to repeat the same operation many times, but don't learn with the process. This is really interesting and very well clarified. Nowadays, as Alexander tells us, we coexist with artificial intelligence. It become part of our lives in most of the things we do and see. But can you tell us when did it first appear? And how can we identify its presence?
The first study, academic study or paper of artificial intelligence dates back to the 1950s. But due to the lack of data, AI has developed slowly until the emergence of the internet. Also, the identification of images, movies, or sounds took a while to happen because there were no computers with sufficient processing capacity for those tasks. There are artificial intelligence algorithms on websites, social networks, mobile applications, educational platforms, management softwares. In short, their use is very extensive today. When we use online banking, for example, we are using artificial intelligence. Or when we interact with a virtual store clerk, it's almost always a robot there. And recognition of fingerprints, retina, or facial recognition from surveillance cameras, for example, it's artificial intelligence as well. An example, why do we always receive offers for products that we have already searched for on the internet before? Or even friendship suggestions on social networks from people with similar tastes of ours? The artificial intelligence of the algorithms recognizes our network usage patterns and knows what to offer us.
So, artificial intelligence is present in many of our daily tasks. When we use our smartphones, bank ATMs, applications, social media. And I imagine there are many other areas that soon bring this technology on board.
So artificial intelligence is considered a field of general purpose. That's it, a field of technological evolution that's just beginning to develop and will impact everyone in many more restricted areas of our lives.
It sure has become something as essential as electricity in our lives. Are there different types of artificial intelligence for different purposes? Do they learn in different ways?
There are several ways that artificial intelligence works. The so-called deep learning or neural networks is the most used system today. It's the most popular one. It simulates the architecture of the human brain and sorts information by layers of neurons. Each neuron is a computer. So that's the way how machine learns.
That means that at the end of the day, artificial intelligence has a way of thinking like ours. But we have eyes and ears. We can touch something and know what it is. Is this how programmers do to create artificial intelligence? Do they share their own experiences? The way they see the world, what they like and what they don't like? How do they teach machines?
We cannot think about artificial intelligence without thinking about data. And it is the data that teaches the machines. The data is produced by the humans, billions of them. From a certain point on, the machine learns from its own mistakes. This data drives the economy today. The economy that we can call data-driven. So it directs the consumption, the production, the decisions, and worth a lot of money to companies.
Now that we know what artificial intelligence is and how algorithms work, we realize the importance of media and information literacy to help us understand the impact on our daily lives and the ethics that should be applied to its use.
We hope this episode has ignited your interest. Become media and information literate anytime, anywhere, even while relaxing. Download more episodes of this podcast series from our website. Find out more about how UNESCO works with governments, individuals, and communities to foster media and information literacy by visiting our website. Download our many resources and get involved in our programs to help bring key media and information literacy competencies to life. Goodbye, and thanks for listening.